About the pot calling the kettle. A lot of y'all are guilty of the things that y'all heard about me, and y'all come in here and y'all want me to be guilty too. Y'all be like, this black man can't be that perfect. This black man can't be that good. Oh, I am that good. I'm sorry that you mad about that. I'm that good. I don't have that stuff on my background. You might have it on yours, but I'm not here to judge you about that because I don't know why what's on your background is on your background. I have no clue what's on your background. And if you do have those things on there, I have no clue why they're there. I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. You have to tell your story. If it comes out, you got to fight for yourself because ain't nobody else going to do it for you. I'm one of them people that my stuff is so under the radar and so at a level where people can see that it was BS told on me and people are telling my story for me. So you got to understand.
I feel sorry for the kids. Like, when this situation first erupted, because they've been through a situation with their mother before, nobody's actually paid attention to that. They probably was thinking in their mind state, oh boy, here we go again. But the sad part about it is they probably didn't hear no arguing and fussing once Robert was gone, because that was their mama. That was their mama. Like, I'm just saying, that was their mama.
You got to understand that. So when people say, yo, you can't be that good. Oh, he thinks he's perfect. He think he's this. Man, everybody has cussed in their life. Everybody has made a baby and they wasn't ready to make a baby. Everybody has not put a condom on and had a kid. Ain't none of us perfect. That's a fact. But it comes off your intentions in your heart when you do things. If you intentionally do things with ill intent, then you wrong. If you intentionally do things with good intent, then you're right. That's just what it is. When I move with good, positive intention every time. Good intention every time. I don't move in a way with any type of negative intent. So, ask me, am I perfect? I guess not. I have hurt some feelings before in my life. I have. But it was not intentional. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't control a person's emotions over what I do for myself. You understand, at the end of the day? But we gotta get in front of this. We gotta stand in front of this, man. We got kids.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T. And I don't know about y'all, but I missed you guys. How's everybody been doing? Hello. Yeah, let's get into it, because the mess has been messing. I left for 9 days and it seemed like it just picked up. It did not cool down. Let's get into it.
The art of expression, just because you artistic or whatever you want to do. Having tattoos, being a black man with tattoos. You know what I'm saying? They already see you as a threat or as a criminal, as a black man. This has been going on for a long time, so why are we helping them out? To all the black queens around the world, why are we helping them out? Why are we making black men look like animals when black men are not animals? They already project that and think that about us already. Like, why are we not standing up and protecting each other? We always say that a lot of people say that the black woman is the least protected woman in the world. That's not true, man. Black men love black women. You understand me? Black men love black women so much they get in relationships with black women who disrespect them and tear them down, and they stay with them. We don't give up on our race. You know how many black men go through things? They don't give up on their race at all. Black men do not give up on their race at all, no matter how much they go through, man. Their own cousins, they watch their own cousin get sent to prison for something that he didn't do. Then they turn around and still go out and date a black woman. But y'all sit and say that black men don't love black women. That's bullshit. Black men love black women more than anybody else love black women. You understand what I'm saying? I'm speaking this. I feel like my voice is going to be the best in this thing because I ain't never went to jail for none of the accusations that was put on me because they was nothing but lies. I had proof that they was lies. That's why I ain't never been charged with none of these accusations that people said about me. Both parents are needed. That's a fact. I would never say mothers and fathers are both needed. And when the relationship don't work, you both have to learn to just co-parent. Take the evil and all the hatred away and just be there for your children. You can't be over there on one side being crazy, doing things, lying. A man would be a fool to go and try to be next to or try to co-parent with a woman who's lying on him. A man.
The sad part of this whole situation, if Brianna does get into a situation with a guy that decides to mistreat her and beat her, at the end of the day, she's going to be the boy that cried wolf. It can be actually the truth the next go round, but who's going to actually believe it after this situation? the baby father situation. Right. You can't continue to and hide your hands, because then when you actually need your hands to be shown, nobody want to see them.
To the welfare office, ask for these different things, which automatically puts the man on child support. And if the man can't work, how the hell can he pay you child support? Then when he can't pay you child support, what happens? The money keeps stacking up, stacking up, stacking up, and he can't pay it, and he go to jail. Then the kid is fatherless. We got to make it make sense. We got to make it make sense. It's too many people out here doing this to a lot of black men. Again, a lot of y'all women on here right now who are upset right now, and y'all lashing out. You didn't even get to have your father, and you don't even know why. You're afraid to go ask real questions. And then when somebody tell you something, without even trying to do research to see what was going on, you just automatically believe the lie and then believe that the man didn't want to be there for his children. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. It's men and women out here who do not plan to have children. Both of them, men and women. It's a lot of women out here who get pregnant every day, and they was not ready to have a child right then, but they still had the child. It's a lot of men out here who say they don't want to have kids right now, and the woman gets pregnant and they have the child. So at that point, you step up and you do what you're supposed to do, because kids don't ask to be here. But we know this is one of those things. Sex is one of those things that's so good that people are very irresponsible. You don't use condoms. A lot of y'all say you on birth control. You start taking it. You stop taking it. You start back taking it. You stop taking it. You forget to take it. Whatever the case may be. Baby's born. Again, sex is still happening. So my thing is moving forward with that. I've went through things. I'm not perfect. I made mistakes myself too. When you get in relationships, half the time you stop taking condoms. What happens when you stop taking condoms if the other person forget to take the birth control, or they just stop taking the birth control for whatever reasons may be? Once the baby is here, you got to do what you got to do. You feel what I'm saying? You just hey, that's what it is. You got to do what you got to do. But lying is one of those things, man. I'm going to bust my ass to make sure they change that law.
Not as important as the family that wants you to give loyalty to them when they give none to you in return. You have to walk away. They will love you with conditions. They do not love you unconditionally. They barely like you half the time. Some of these people some of your family members don't even really love you. They don't have love for you. But they feel obligated to you because you are family, because you are their child, because you are their sibling, because you all share the same parents. So they feel obligated to you. But had you both, if you take away the family situation, those people will not even give you the time of day. And what you learn by being in karmic family members is that the family that you come from is not as important as the family that you make, the family that you create, because they are not your real family. Your real family is your soul family, the people that you connect with on a soul level. They are there to teach you and show you that blood is not thicker than water. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb, is the actual quote. And that family is not everything, because family can be the first people to mess you over. They can be your biggest abusers, your biggest bullies. Cain killed Abel and Joseph's brothers threw him in the pit. So let's not act like family has not done this and that there is nothing new under the sun. They want you to give loyalty to them when they give none to you in return. You have to walk away.
They react first, think second. When people are logical, they think first and react second. We already know that some men are emotional too, so we're not going to jump out here and try to act like all men are more logical than they are emotional. We do realize that it is some emotional men out here. It is some mentally unstable men and women out here in the world. We understand this, but we're taking this to majority. We all know when it comes to a man and a woman, men are more logical than women. That's something we ain't even got to debate and go back and forth about. We all know that. We all know that. We know when people get emotional, they lie, they be dramatic, and they create so many different things acting out of emotions. We know that. We have to fix these things because kids are going to continue to grow up without their fathers. You feel me? It's so many black men locked up right now in the system right now over things that they did not do, over lies that was told on them. It's easy to get a black man locked up. It's easy to get a lot of men locked up. I only want to make this just a black thing. Like, I'm from the black community, obviously. I'm a black man. But I want to make this a global movement. Any man that's ever been done wrong, lied on, and had to go to jail for something that they didn't do, we need everybody to start speaking, because we live in a world now where a man is not supposed to tell his story. Y'all want to make the man shut up, hush. He ain't supposed to say nothing. That's sassy. Y'all come up with all these slang words because y'all know men. Men are very masculine. So men don't even want to hear nothing about no sassy. As soon as you start calling a man sassy, a lot of times men just shut up. You feel me? Men, start telling your stories. You got to tell your stories because please believe me, these women gonna tell they false ass stories. And I'm not saying, because some women do go through some things. For those women, to any woman who's had to encounter anything dealing with domestic abuse, rape, any of those things, man, to any women that had to endure that pain and getting abused and sexually assaulted and all that, I feel for y'all, man. I got daughters. I got beautiful daughters myself, and I would be ready to go to war if someone did that to my children. The same way, if I seen somebody harming a woman right now out in the streets, I put on my cape real quick and try to protect them. That's just the type of person that I am, man. I would hate to see somebody being brutally assaulted, molested, raped, any of that thing. I don't condone none of that.
There. Think the bigger the booty, the finer it is. And now we can convince her she walks switching that big old booty and all that. It ain't nothing but doo-doo in there.
I'm confused. If Brianna's not involved with Latruth anymore, and y'all the people that's actually, you understand, supposed to be defending, standing up for her or whatever, why would y'all be needing to know the new girl's address and all of that? Why is that important? That does not say that she's trying to move on. That sure does not show the factors of that. That shows that she's trying to stay very well in the business. Because if it ain't for her, what business is that of y'all's? What would it do for y'all knowing where this woman lives, her age, and all of the other things that Nate named? That's spooky.
I wake up in the morning, I look myself at the mirror, I say, I'm handsome, I am blessed. Victor is highly favored. He's cute enough. He's just blessed. So when I come outside, I don't care if you're gonna tell me I'm smart. I already know I'm smart. I'm smart, I don't need anybody's opinion. Me, I'm blessed. And it's truth. It's the facts that rely on the Bible. I don't need anyone's opinion. So title does not matter. What matters is in me.
I'm gonna have a good day today.
The fuck you are?
I'm gonna have a good day today.
The fuck you are?
It's hard to get to know somebody when they don't know themselves. It's hard, you know, because they're living out who they think they are, who people told them they are.
You know for a fact that if it was done to you, it would hurt you. But you'll go out here and do it to somebody else, man. I preach what I practice. That's the difference between me and a lot of y'all that's in here right now. I preach what I practice. If I said it, it's because that's what I practice. I'm not going to get on here and say nothing that I don't practice. I'm not going to get on here and stand for something that I don't believe in. That's just it. If I stood for deadbeats, I'm going to get on here and tell people how to be a deadbeat, if that's what I stood for. Real father gang is what I stand for. That's all I'm ever going to stand for. And it don't matter what lies get told, I'm going to still be real father gang forever. I help so many kids that are not mine right now. And when I say real father gang, it does not mean that it's got to be your biological seed. Y'all seen me raise kids that wasn't mine. So when I say real father gang, I'm just saying you being a real father. And it don't have to mean biological. It doesn't mean you being a real father to your own children. You're being a real father to someone's kids, even if it's somebody else's kid. If you're displaying real father and mentorship type of skills, then you're doing real father things. Teaching is one of those things that can help too. It ain't always about the money. You can teach somebody something and it can help them forever versus $1. You can give somebody $1, that shit gone tomorrow. You can buy a kid a toy, that's tore up by tomorrow. You can buy some clothes, they grow out of that in a month. You feel what I'm saying? That's cool. Do your part. If you're a father or a mother, do your part financially. Obviously, you got to do that too. But what you teach your kids is the best thing ever. Things that I was taught coming up by my dad, and I didn't have my dad every day. I was raised by my grandparents. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know I lost my mother. I've told this story several times. But I still became an honorable, honest man, and I still give and pour out to people. And maybe it's my sign. As a Gemini, it says we empath and that we want to fix and help people all the time. That's just what it is. I help so many people. It's always been hard for me to say no. Like, people ask me for shit, it'd be hard for me to say no. Even if I ain't really even got it like that, like, I still make sure I'll get somebody the shirt off my back. You feel me? I know y'all sitting here looking at me right now without no shirt on, like, damn, who you give your shirt to? I actually just put my shirt over there. That's it. I didn't get that shirt to nobody right there. I just took it off and put it over there. But, like, we got to figure this out, man. Like, we need more people to...
Oh, you want to fuck with me? Oh, you wanna fuck with me now?
If you say that you was in a relationships for 6 years and you was being treated a certain way for 6 years, then that would mean that the only thing that made you stay in that relationship for the 6 years would be the love of the person that you was with. And we didn't get to see no love after the situation was over. It was just on some, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, and that's because a person wasn't getting their way. People get tired. Robert was tired. He said trauma bonding, that they basically got together. Well, which trauma did y'all bond on? Because sis got a couple of different traumas she dealing with. So whichever one she got and tapped into you, Lord have mercy, Robert. Run.
Of parenting and you don't have children. If you don't have children, you're not even qualified to talk about parenting. I can't stand when I see people do that, man. It be people who ain't got no kids out here on the internet doing the goofiest stuff, man. You ain't got no children. You don't even know how to feel about situations that go on that involve children. You don't even know how to feel until you have a child. I've seen men out here on the internet, women out here I've seen men out here on the internet with other people's children doing the goofiest stuff. I've seen women out here on the internet with other people's children that don't have children doing the goofiest shit. And then whenever you finally have a kid, you start realizing, like, damn, I was wrong for that shit I was doing. And it hurts me when I see men out here who are misguided, and it makes me wonder who the fuck raised them. Who raised them? I ain't never in my life not had kids, got out here and played and disrespected with somebody else's children. I ain't never did that in my life and never would, man. I'm glad I had a father who taught me better than that. I'm so glad. And y'all got to understand, a lot of people move like they move because the way they was raised. They watch their parents do a bunch of goofy ass fucked up shit, so they feel like it's okay to do it. They really do. They really feel like it's okay to do that shit because their parents raised them like that. And me, if my dad raised me up on some fuck shit, I would still not do it. I know right from wrong. Like, man, we all got feelings. If it'll hurt you,
I feel in a situation when women go through things, all of us show our hurt differently. And what we got to see is Brianna go through all her different levels of hurt. And when you're trying to deny the hurt, it only shows that you're hurt even more. It be the just mad because we ain't got no mans and we ain't got no husbands. Well, what if I told you I had fucking both? Then what? What would I be mad for then? Tell me, friend. Tell me. Because Latte ain't never mad because she ain't got no man. That wrong person.
If he's making up lies about her, you got to understand that, man, the way the system is designed. The system is designed to keep the black man out the house. Think about it. A woman can't even get help from the government or get no type of assistance unless the black man is not in the home. When the black man is in the home, you don't get the benefits. So a lot of people feel like if they can't control that black man, if they can't get certain things that they want from that black man, then they'll rather that black man be out the house and then they get these little free benefits, man. Them free benefits ain't worth shit to me, man. That's how I feel. I'm a go-getter. I'm going to go out here and get it every time. And I feel like everybody should have that mindset. That shit controls a lot in the black community. And we ain't talking about just the black community. We talking about the poor community. I'm going to say the lazy community too, because it is some people that just don't want to work. It's people out here that just don't want to work. Let's just be clear about it, man. And we ain't talking about the ones who put in applications and they looking for a job, but they get overlooked. And these things, what causes people to get overlooked? Backgrounds. You can't be lying on people and getting people's stuff on their background and then expect them to be able to get a job. You know how many black men out here right now who done got lied on, got put in the system, then they get out and they can't even get a job because they got certain things on certain things on that background and make people get overlooked. Can't even get a job. Then y'all.
I don't know, like, can somebody tell me, is running around telling people that your mother passed away a new pickup line? Because it seems like Miss Liana, Brie Lala, that was her pickup line to every gentleman that she got in connection with. And unfortunately for Latruth, it was something that he actually dealt with and was hurt from. So it kind of touched him in different areas. Like, wait, she lost her mother, I lost my mother. We could kind of, relate. Boy, was he wrong. Sis was out here trauma bonding. She is the trauma. Trying to bond. Period.
I already got some meetings with some governors coming up for some of y'all slow folk in here in the building. I already got some meetings coming up. I'm just trying to get more meetings with more people. I have a real case right now, y'all. Yeah, I got something real going on. I don't speak on this for me no more. I speak on this to help other people. I'm good.
I'm just trying to figure out, after all is said and done, right? Who's gonna actually play a real support system for this young lady? Because Nate, she just trying to, I don't even know what to call it anymore. She's a real disappointment. And help me figure out.
Role in this and what I gotta do. This ain't just happened to me for no reason. I was chosen because I'm strong enough. I was chosen. I was chosen. I accept it. You feel me? I accept that responsibility. I ain't running from it. I'm not running from it. Not at all. I'm not running from it. Yeah, I got me some light now. I'm not running from it. I'm not running from it. Out of hand. I can't wait until they start giving people time in prison for lies that defame people's character. There's too many fatherless children in this world. I want to see a change, man. There's too many people acting like fathers are not important. Fathers are very important. Fathers are leaders. Fathers are very logical. Fathers are great teachers. You know what I'm saying? They teach sons and daughters great things, man. And you got to have structure. Men bring a lot of structure to the table. Fathers are very important. We're going to stop trying to make it seem like they're not. I don't know how many women on here had their fathers and their mothers. And I don't know. Some of y'all didn't have y'all fathers in y'all life and y'all don't know why. Y'all not asking the right questions. If you are a woman on here right now or a man on here right now and you didn't get the experience having a father, ask your mother why. Analyze her answers too. Really get deep into your questioning. Because
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and once again I see these YouTube streets is looking kind of crazy. They want to be calling people the other side of the street. At this point in time, I don't mind being a part of the other side of the street, because if that's what they behaving like over there, I'd rather pretty much stay over here. We're going to talk about how hurt people, okay? And there's a bunch of hurt people that's also following, agreeing, and defending with a hurt person. So it shows the collective group that we are actually dealing with. Aside from the fact is of they want to talk about trauma bonding and bonding over trauma. There's a lot of different traumas that's going on within this situation with the different groups of people. So what bonding over which trauma are they actually doing? We have Brie Lala in one situation where is that all she doing is going around trauma bonding with people? Because as far as with men, it seemed like her pickup line for months, for years, or however long of time was that her mom passed away, because each man that she's been with has that same story that she told. On top of the fact now she's connected with Nasty Nate, and that seems to be her trauma too, because even though I don't know if her mom passed or what was the situation with that, she was not raised by her mom, so she still misses and wish she had that. On top of the fact, the mom that actually adopted her, look at the things that she was dealing with. This is the same woman that was forced to eat eggs out of the toilet, to be taught a lesson about not wasting food. So there's a lot of traumas and there's a lot of bondings going on over just things that people were hurt over. At the end of the day, this woman says that she has a husband, right? She still has her husband. If that's what she wants to get on the internet and say, I am not the person to disagree with that. That is not my job. Now, what my job is to kind of dissect the things that a person says. And I'm confused. If you saying that you have a husband, why would you be in anybody's business with them disconnecting from their husband and actually going full throttle in the factors of a separation of a home with there's a mother, a father, and collectively children that are in this situation? And the things that you bring into this situation to pour into another person is nothing but negativity. You busy spending your time, do you think defending? Like, I'm trying to figure out from the other side point of view, because we will never see things the same. It shows, right? But how does getting people addresses, information, names, and whatever else have anything to do with helping someone heal? You're not helping them heal. You're helping them continue to hurt. Not only them hurt, but hurt other people in the process. So when people act like they stand for honor, there's no way that you can stand for honor and be behind something so dishonorable. Ain't no way I'm going to say that I stand for what's right and I'm behind the truth, but then I'm willing to stand behind some bullshit. It would not be able to be in me because that is not me. And anybody that understands, they understand. You feel me? So with that being said, we just gonna call them the guilty, right? The guilty people looking for names, looking for addresses of people that they say they care nothing about. My thing is, if you look over the water, at Robert flourishing, the more that they try to do to put negativity out there about this man, it seemed like the more he's flourishing. I don't know if they see it, but I see it. Now mind you, I was on a 9-day hiatus. I didn't even do a video for 9 days. I have 2 channels. I had Tea with Tay over there, right? But as I watched the things that happened over here, there was paperwork dropped this week about a person that everybody is choosing to defend. How is that possible? How can you still defend something when you have the truth right in front of you in black and white? How can you say you don't care, but try to find out all the information that shows you actually do care? I can understand why Bree Lala would care, but I can't understand for the life of me, why would Nate and all of the goof troops care? Why would anything that's going on with Latruth be their business? You can go to the factors of saying, oh, I'm just looking out for my homegirl or whatever, if that's what you want to say, right? Because at this point, it's just spooky. I'm not sure if you and Latruth broke up through Brianna at this point, or you're just able to express the way that you feel about Latruth through Brianna, and she just don't get it. Because just like you have fans, you have people that are non-fans, and Latruth been in this business for a while, so I'm pretty sure this is not the first time that Nasty Nate has come across him through the factors of him and Brianna's situation. I'm pretty sure she was watching him and her and him before this situation took place. And we don't know what her feeling towards that man was before this situation took place. And I don't know what her husband looked like. Ain't trying to find out what her husband looked like, but I'm not sure if he looks like on the criteria of what Latruth looks like. And how we don't know if that's actually the type of man she would love to be with, or maybe the type of man she would actually also like to look like. You never know. But anyway, I just can't understand what her hate is so deep for this man. You would think that she lay down in the bed with him. She's the person that's doing overnight lives about this man. She's arguing with his brother like that's her actual in-laws. And then let's get into the sister Dawn. That's all I got to say about her. Absolutely nothing. But you would think that she was actually one in the pot, arguing. The way she was arguing with Kevin, you would have thought she met this man in real life. The way she say things about his kids and his wives, you would think that she knows this man in real life. And what kills me is, when anytime they have something to say about this side of the fence, if you want to call us this side of the fence, the other side of the street, or whatever they choose to call me, I'm over there. Because Tay, stay out the way. That's my thing. Tay, stay out the way. But, right, if you think the only reason why, because y'all say the only reason why we be mad is because they ain't got no man. How the hell you know what I got? Huh? So the only reason why we would be hating on Brianna is because we don't have no man. And because we're broke. I'm confused. Broke make you like not able to comprehend common sense? You need a man to be able to have common sense as well? Maybe that's you women problem on over there. Cause I got a brain that I can think for myself. And if somebody say some shit to me that don't sound right, I can figure that out for myself. It does not matter whether I have a man, a pet iguana, or a damn goldfish. The truth is the truth, and that's what I choose to follow. But anyway, I just came through to shoot with y'all. Y'all know how I do. It's been your girl T. No, I'm Tay, right? It's been your girl Tay with the T. I came through to have y'all sit with me real quick. I've been going. I'm sorry. But your girl is back. And they ain't going to be too happy about that. Because you know on this side of the street, it's always free Robert for me, baby. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep your girl alive. You know how this go. Always on that 100 KKK chase. Help me win this race. Let me ask y'all something before I go, because I need to know, right? When they do find out who the person is and the age and everything about them, what happens from there? What's the next move? What's the information for? Oh, yeah. My socials is always on the screen. You can always contact me. And yes, Tay writes back. I definitely communicate with my subscribers. Make sure if you got a line to drop, you hit me in any one of those, your girl get back to you. But yeah, you could also hit that Cash App to keep this thing going, these seasonings, these cookings, and these plates. My Cash App is always at the bottom or in the description. This has been your girl, Tay with the T, and you already know how this goes. I am. I said out. Tay, you get that T with Tay. T with Tay, you get that. Yes, the YouTube streets is cold this morning. It's T with Tay. Hit the like button, please don't play.